Hi Kids Point, it's Miss Julie here with another weekly challenge. This month is integrity. It's the second week of October and we should be starting to get familiar with what this theme is. Integrity is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. Or I like to say, it's who you are when nobody's watching. So work and think about, what is your integrity? And our verse for this month to go with that is Proverbs 10:9. Anyone who lives without blame walks safely, but anyone who takes a crooked path will get caught. All right, so let's practice our verse this month and think about, what is our integrity? Who are we allowing God to create us to be? All right, so I have a different kind of challenge I'm kind of excited about this week. I want you to, it's kind of like an activity challenge. It isn't like how many books you could balance on your head or things you could pick up with your fingers, but it is, I want you to take a walk with your parents and look for a perfect rock that you could paint. Now, you may not have paint at home, but I'm certain you'd be able to find a rock. And so I want you to paint it and put an encouraging word on it. A word that will help you think about God and His ways. A word that will remind you of all that you've been learning about Him. Interestingly enough, I got my rock, and I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. I just thought it was funny. I was thinking the whole time I was gonna write one word on this rock. And then when I started to write it, a different word came on the rock. Isn't that weird? Like, I thought for sure I was gonna write this other word, and then I wrote a different word. Okay, so I thought I was going to, on this rock, write the word hope, because I've been thinking about hope all year. And I love what hope brings us. But I wrote a different word, and it came out faith. And I really had fun. I made sure to paint a background so you could see it. And so I'll be keeping this around the house, and it'll help me to remember to have faith in God and all that He does. When you find your rock, it could be much smaller than this. It could be, as long as it's not too big to carry. Make sure you wash it first, because the paint won't stick. And if you don't have any paint, you could easily maybe have Mom or Dad get some at the dollar store or at Michael's. They have cute little packs that aren't too much. So get some paint, and if you don't have any brushes, you can even use Q-tips. They get a little old, but at least you don't have to wash them. So, or you could use markers. Markers is going to take a lot of the ink out of it, but it'll work. So do a backdrop and then put in your words so that you can really see it. And that is your challenge for this week. That's part 1. We have a part 2 for next week. I'm not gonna tell you what it is till next week, so stay tuned for part 2. Hope to see you on Zoom with Miss Julie Monday at 4 o'clock. Love you all, bye-bye.